What's up, guys? Welcome back with another video, and today we are back with another Marvel Rivals video, alright? And we are back with bringing another universe into this game and seeing how they would work, okay? Now, last Marvel Rivals video, I forgot what universe. I think we did Mortal Kombat. Yeah, we did Mortal Kombat, alright? So we're going into another video game genre in this joint, alright? So, as I read, we are doing Capcom characters, alright? So, I ain't gonna lie, there's some Capcom characters that I did that, like, I forgot their moves. There's some Capcom characters that I did that they had too many moves. So, like, it was hard, bro. So I had to do a bunch of research and all that. But yeah, the people y'all see on the thumbnail, that's basically the characters that I'm doing. Well, of course, there is a lot more characters that would be interesting to, you know, put in this game. But those are just the ones I'm doing right now. So, yeah, bro. We about to do this joint, bro. At the end, if y'all would make any changes to these characters, let me know how y'all were doing, bro. By the way, I'm not doing any supports because none of these people can be supports, like, at all. Like, none of them fit being a support, so I'm not doing any supports. And yeah, bro, before we start, let me put the Bible verse on the screen, and then we're gonna get at it. And let's get at it. By the way, sorry if y'all can hear my PC, like my fans on my PC. I put the freaking recording on like a higher quality now, so it looks smoother. So yeah, my PC is struggling a little bit more, but that's besides the point. All right, because first up we got Ryu. Y'all already know Ryu. All right. And no, it's not racist that I'm playing a freaking what's it called, Iron Fist. But Ryu's first ability is gonna be Shoryuken. All right, Shoryuken. Okay. So Shoryuken is basically when he does that uppercut, right? So it's basically like the big uppercut. The Shoryuken is gonna do about, I would give the Shoryuken, he's obviously gonna be DPS. I'm gonna give the Shoryuken about this much damage. Okay, a little more. Alright, so yeah, if he lands the Shoryuken, it's gonna do that much damage. That ability is gonna have a 10-second cooldown, and as y'all can tell, Ryu is gonna be melee based. Alright, his melee is gonna do a bunch of damage. He's gonna have quick strike and melee. His melee is gonna do a little more damage than Iron Fist. That's what I'll say. Because Iron Fist doesn't do that much damage with melee. But yeah, his melee is gonna do a little more than Iron Fist. And why is she not respawning? Oh, she's over here. Yeah, but yeah, a little more than Iron Fist, but that's only it, right? Now, his second ability will be a backdash. I just put this backdash because I feel like a backdash will be pretty cool for Ryu, because it'll give him more like he'll be able to like really go in the hand and box and be in the paint, and he'll have an escape route. So the backdash is gonna be short. That's only gonna have a 5-second cooldown. So whenever you approach somebody, whenever you scramble with somebody, you boxing hard, backdash, and then you know they can miss an ability, they can miss an attack, and this backdash doesn't only gotta be back. If you're fighting your enemy right here, you can backdash like this, and then just dodge a whole attack. That's how it works. So yeah, bro, that backdash is gonna have a 5-second cooldown, okay? And for his third ability is, of course, a Hadouken, alright? His third ability is a Hadouken, okay? Y'all probably already know I was giving him that ability. So y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all already know what the Hadouken looks like, especially if you click on this video. But the Hadouken, it's gonna do about, I would say it's gonna do this much damage. I would say it's gonna do this much. Dang it, punk. Dang it, see, that's too much damage now. Actually, no, it's not. There's so much characters in this game that's more OP. Alright, yeah, the Hadouken is gonna do that much damage. So it's gonna get them to that health right there. Alright, so if he lands the Hadouken, it's gonna do that much damage. Now for his ult, alright, I ain't gonna lie, low-key I slacked on his ult, because I low-key did not know what to put for his ult. So I just gave it a big Hadouken. Now look, hold up, I know y'all over here looking at me like I'm crazy, but bro, I did not know what to do for his ult, bro. So it's basically just gonna be a one-shot Hadouken, and it's gonna be big. All right, so he's only gonna be able to do it in groups of like when people are in groups. But I'm sorry, I literally did not know what else ult to give him, so I kind of sold on the ult. But besides that, I think his abilities are good. Okay, so now Chun-Li. All right, Chun-Li, I low-key kind of forgot some of her abilities, so I had to search some up, but whatever. So for Chun-Li's first ability, her first ability is being Kikoken, okay? Now if y'all don't know what that is, that's basically just like one of her blasts. Like her and Ryu, they both got big blast. So that blast is gonna have a 15-second cooldown, and it's gonna it's gonna do this much damage right here. Hold up. Oh my gosh, why am I still using Iron Man? Okay, it's gonna do the same. Alright, her Kiko, no, her Kiko, there ain't no way Kiko Ken is stronger than Hadouken. Alright, her Kiko Ken is gonna get you at this. Why are y'all both almost dead, bro? Hold up. Where's this ball right here? Her Kiko Ken is gonna get people. Alright, yeah, it's gonna get people at this health, alright? So when she hits it, it's gonna get you at this health. That's gonna have a 15-second cooldown. Her second ability is, I do not know how to say this joint. Hyakuratisaku. I'll put a video up on the screen. It's basically where she does like multiple kicks, so it's like rapid fire kicks. Alright, so that is good, and especially because she's also kind of melee based. So if she's hitting somebody, right, bow, she'll be able to do the kick, and then they'll automatically die from right there, because that kick is gonna do a lot of damage. That kick is probably gonna do, like, if she doesn't combo that kick in, like, yeah, even if she doesn't combo that kick in, that kick is still gonna do this much damage. Hold on. It's still gonna do this much damage, alright? So if she, no, this much, it's still gonna do this much damage. Even, like, that's saying, like, if she did it, like, off the bat. So if she combos it in, it's gonna automatically kill any DPS or like support. And yeah, bro. So that has a 10-second cooldown though, because that's like part of her combo. That's gonna have a 10-second cooldown. And then her third ability, just like Ryu, but the opposite. I gave her a forward dash. So Ryu has a backward dash, but she has a forward dash, and she also can like angle it to like escape from stuff like that. So that also has a 5-second cooldown. Okay. Now, her ult, I went to Marvel vs. Capcom real quick. I don't know if y'all remember her ultimate in Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's called Kiko Show. Kiko Show, alright? So I'm like, hold up, I gotta text me. Alright, yeah, but the Kiko Show, or whatever that move is called, basically, it was like multiple blasts, but it was like a spear. Like in Marvel vs. Capcom, it was like a spear. So if she's around these people right here, it's gonna be a spear, and multiple blasts are gonna come and kill them. So that move you also, or not move, but that ultimate you also gotta do when like the enemy team is together. Why y'all sending me so much notifications right now? Shut up. Y'all want to do this when I'm not recording, but y'all want to do it when I'm recording. Alright, besides the point. Next character we have. Alright, on to the next character. We got the hardest character it was to do. Alright, we got Dante. Now Dante is a GOAT, bro. I used to actually main Dante in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The thing is, it's very hard to do Dante because he has multiple weapons and he has multiple attacks. Main thing being, his versatility is on a whole nother level from everybody else on this video, alright? Like, it's kind of crazy. So this took me the longest, okay? But for his first ability, we have the 1 million stab. So nobody has like a move that I can kind of imitate this with, but if y'all know it, it's basically where he like stabs the sword into you like, and then hits you one more time. Now that ability is also a combo ability. That is gonna have a 10-second cooldown, and it's gonna do, like, if he does it with no combo, it's gonna do this much damage. That's how much damage it's gonna do with no combo. Alright, so yeah, that is good. Actually, no, that's gonna have a 20-second cooldown. Frick that. Yeah, because it's gonna do a bunch of damage, especially when it's in combos, okay? His melee, also, as y'all know, is also gonna do a bunch of damage. His melee, I'm gonna go simple route. I'm gonna make his melee do magic damage. So his melee is, I did not mean to do the ult. Oh my gosh. Come on. I did not mean to do this freaking bum ult. But her melee, bro, move. Golly. Alright, but his melee is gonna do magic damage. So, wow, this is how its regular melee is gonna be. It's gonna do the same amount of damage as magic. Alright. Okay, now his second ability will be a sword strike that ripples into the ground, okay? So, let me go to Thing real quick. Y'all know how Thing's ult basically, like, it ripples, right? Wow, and it knocks people up. That's how Dante's sword ripple will be. So, once he hit it on the ground, it's gonna be red, as y'all know. And that's gonna do the same amount of damage as Thing's ult. So, it's gonna do, really? It's it's gonna do that much damage. Actually, bow. Okay, not that much. Yeah, no. Hold up. It's gonna do this much damage right here. Wow. Yeah, alright. It's gonna do this much damage. Yeah, it's gonna do that much damage. So when he lands that, it's gonna do that much damage. And that's gonna have a 15-second cooldown, okay? Actually, that's too much damage, kinda, right? It's gonna do this much damage. So once he lands that sword up on somebody, it's gonna do this much damage, alright? And that is going to have a 20-second cooldown, okay? I mean, that's a 15-second cooldown. His third ability is, y'all already know, his third ability, I'm making him pull out the gun. So for his third ability, he's gonna pull out the gun, and that's gonna have a 100-second cooldown, but he's gonna have the gun for 30 seconds, and it's gonna do a lot of damage, like Winter Soldier. Like how Winter Soldier can 2-tap people with his joint. It's gonna do a lot of damage, bro. So yeah, that's how I'm making. Right, so he basically gets the gun. He doesn't have any other attacks with it because he's already OP enough. But yeah, that's simple. And for his ult, he's gonna pull out 2 guns and just start shooting rapidly. All right, just rapid fire. And yeah, that's gonna shred the whole enemy team unless like a healer does their ult. Like I said, I'm not doing no healers, but let's just say there were healers. So yeah, bro, that's Dante. Okay, now for Zero. Low key, I'm not even gonna lie. I did not know a lot. I barely knew anything about this character before I did the video, so I have to do a lot of research for him as well, like a lot. Okay, but yeah, for Zero's first ability, he's also gonna be a DPS. But for Zero's first ability, it's going to be, how do you say this? Handagiki. All right, whatever that is. All y'all know is that basically that move is basically, unless I'm getting her confused with the next ability, it's basically when he does 3 sword slashes. Because he has a green lightsaber sword, so it's like 3 slashes of that. So it's, actually, it might do the same amount of damage as magic slashes. Hold up. I'll make it do like 1, 2, 3. I'll make it do that much damage. Perfect. So yeah, it's going to be 3 slashes with the sword, and it's going to do this much damage. That's going to be his first ability, okay? His second ability is going to be Ryujin. I'm sorry, I do not know how to say his names. But basically, alright, that is going to be like, what the frick is that? Ryujin? How am I forgetting what I put on my own list? Hold up, Zero Ryujin. Alright, his second ability is going to be Ryujin. Now, if you don't know what this ability is, I got this straight from Marvel vs. Capcom, I'm not gonna lie. But it's basically where, it's like Magic Dash a little, but instead of regularly, it's like fire. So it's like once he hits up, it's like fire that comes out. So that's gonna do a bunch of damage. It's gonna do like, hold up. It's gonna do this much damage also. Alright, so once he lands down on a person, they're gonna be at that health, alright? So yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. His first ability is gonna have a 15-second cooldown, and his second ability is gonna have a 10-second cooldown. Actually, that's 20, because that's a lot of damage. Yeah, no, 10. Okay, no, 15. They're both gonna have 15. And his third ability is going to be a blast. Alright, it's just a regular blast. I didn't like simple because he does a lot of blast and I didn't really want to. So it's just gonna be 1 blast and that's gonna have a 5-second cooldown. It's not gonna do crazy damage, bro. Don't worry. It's gonna do like this much damage. Okay, not that much damage. It's gonna do like this much. That's kind of yeah. It's gonna do like this much damage. Yeah. So 1 blast is gonna do that much damage. He gets it every 5 seconds. All right. And his ult. For his ult, I basically wanted to make it the Marvel vs. Capcom ult. So his ult on Marvel vs. Capcom is like he does 3 blasts, and then like he has like a little clone that fights with him. That's gonna be his ult on the game, bro. That's a fire ult. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I just copied that ult. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And for our last character, which was my least favorite to do, we got Nemesis T-Type. All right. Now I also used to use him a lot on Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, I know he's from Resident Evil. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, I did not know what abilities to give him. All I knew is that I needed a tank, and he was my tank, alright? So, his first ability is going to be a Tentacle Slam. The thing with that is, before he actually can slam somebody, I just realized Winter Soldier got some tentacles too. But yeah, for his Tentacle Slam, he's gonna be able to pull somebody with his tentacles, and then slam him, like, well, just imagine that was a slam. But he's gonna be able to pull somebody with his tentacles and then slam him. And it's gonna do that much damage when he does that, alright? So that first ability, it has a 15-second cooldown, but it's gonna do that much damage. Alright? So yeah, and his tentacles can pull from like this range, from this range. His tentacles can pull people. All right. So yeah, that's his first ability. And his second ability, I'm sorry, I did not know what to do for him. It's just he's just gonna shoot one rocket with the rocket launcher, and it's gonna do, and it's gonna do like. Hold up, let me wait for him to respond. Dang, punk, bro. Oh my gosh, y'all suck. Hold up, bow. Alright, yeah, it's gonna do this much damage. So if he shoots, that's too much. No, it don't matter, because he's already kind of weak. So yeah, it's gonna do this much damage, alright? And that's literally all the abilities I got for him. And his ult is just firing multiple rocket launchers. I'm sorry. I got lazy with him. I did not know what to do with freaking Nemesis. But besides the point, that is how I would do Capcom characters in Marvel Rivals. Alright, if y'all would do anything different, let me know in the comments. And if y'all have any suggestions, also let me know. I'm thinking about doing Tekken characters next because I did Mortal Kombat and I did Capcom. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, don't be afraid to like and subscribe. Love y'all and see y'all tomorrow.